Here we have an awesome dog food called Purina 1 Smart Blend. We're going to talk about this a little bit, and then we're going to take a look inside this can of Purina 1. So this is the classic ground chicken and brown rice entree. You can get this in different flavors, natural with added vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. This can is 13 ounces. I'm pretty sure you can get different sizes. No poultry byproducts. Let's go straight to the ingredients because that's what a lot of people care about. So primary ingredients are chicken. That's the #1 ingredient. Chicken broth, liver, pork lungs, brown rice, oatmeal, carrots, spinach, and egg product. Wow, it sounds actually pretty good. Then it has essential nutrients and other ingredients. It's got some minerals and stuff like that, and vitamins, etc. Really, really nice. Here is the daily feeding guide, so it's by weight. So for example, if your dog is 20 pounds and you decided to only feed it canned food, you would give it 1.5 cans. If you want to do a mix with canned plus the Purina 1 dry formula, you can mix it, which you would do half a can of this and a cup of the dry. That's something that I often do is I mix it up, give them canned food with dry, and you kind of you mix this in with the dry food because they really like the wet food. Dogs, at least the ones I've had in the past, always love the wet food. It's just the wet food costs a little bit more, but you know what? I think it's good to treat your dogs. I mean, they only live once, and you might as well give them the best food you can give them. Yeah, look at that. Real chicken is the #1 ingredient. Yes, it is. Let's open this up and see what it actually looks like. Yeah, I've opened it up. I have my little cheesecake plate here, and there you see that's what it looks like. Let me just give it a whiff. Yeah, smells pretty good. Smells like dog food. It doesn't really smell extraordinarily special or anything like that, but it smells pretty pleasant. Doesn't smell stale or anything like that. Let's take the spoon and dip into it and see what it looks like. So as you mix it, you can smell it a little bit more, but it's not really a very strong odor, but it's still quite pleasant. There is a lot of dog food in this can. I mean, it is really packed in there. I mean, there's a lot. They really jammed it in here. I mean, this can gives you a lot of, wet dog food. 13 ounces in this big can. I'm not sure if you can get smaller cans or bigger cans, but this one's a pretty good size. It's be very easy to mix. So if you decide to mix this with dry food by either Purina 1, because they have their dry food, that's what they recommend, or another dog food, it will probably mix very, very well. Also, you can store what you don't need. I'm not finding it on the can. I was saying you can store what you don't need, but usually what I've done and oh, here it is. Refrigerate unused portion. That's what I wanted to say. I mean, usually I do that. I just couldn't find it on the can, and usually it's there. So that's the nice thing about these canned dog foods. You give them a little bit and you refrigerate the unused portion. And if you don't want to follow the daily feeding guide, that's fine. Maybe you want to give them more dry food and less canned food because you want to save money and use less canned. You can just use a little bit and mix it with their dry food, put it in the fridge, and then repeat. A can can go quite a long way. So that's how I've always done it. I've always mixed it with dry food, but you can do canned only if you feel like splurging a little bit. Overall, I think this is really good dog food. There's a lot of dog food in this can, so it goes a long way. And it really will go as long as you want it to go because you can give them a lot or you can give them a little by mixing it with dry dog food. I'd say it has a fairly average smell. Doesn't have a really strong smell, but it smells fairly fresh and it mixes fairly well. Again, this is Purina 1 and this is the Smart Blend, and it comes in all kinds of different flavors. I hope this video has been helpful. Good luck and have fun with your dog.